Okay, hi everybody. This is Lorraine from Miss Petunia to Dingles. I thought I would have some fun today. So I'm going to do like a little kind of portrait thing, just like a little fun portrait. I thought I'd try to do something a little different. So I cut a piece of paper that's about the size of the backing. And I'm just gonna have fun, play with this. It's probably gonna look wobbly, terrible, but I'm gonna go with it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I want you to have like a face. So I'm gonna do this. I might have to do this a few times, and then maybe I'll put some ears. And then I'm going to do the neck and a bit kind of like this, just something kind of fun. And then I'm going to cut, I might actually cover the ears though, some fabric for the hair. It's going to be all crazy, like kind of like that. Excuse my art. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to pieces. I'm going to cut them out. And use them as a pattern. And if you were to try this yourself, you should maybe, not try to make it perfect, and just have absolute fun with it. I will cut the ears out, but they'll probably end up getting covered. We'll see how the hair goes. And then, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's straight or off, it's just to have, maybe you'll make a cartoon kind of character thing, or maybe you make something really amazing. So let's do this, and then just cut around like this. Oh, I hope I'm still in the camera, sorry about that. And then like there. I mean, I'll probably adjust it when I put it on the fabric. And then that's that side down. So that's the hair, the face, and the bosom area. Okay, now I always like to have, I should have done my background first, but today, so I'm going to have to figure out something I could use as maybe a background. I might do that, something very bright and colourful. It's been quite a glum winter this year, like here in onshore. It's not been lots and lots of sun, so let's do something cheerful. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to use that as my background, and I'll end up sewing that, and then I'm going to get some fabrics that I want. Now if I use that background, I might use this for this part. There, like this. I'm going to cut it up a bit because it's frayed a little bit, so there, and then that there, and then I'm going to cut it around. I mean, I'll just draw it around. I don't mind if it's all. Okay, let's see if I can draw it. It's not working. Can you see that? There. I'll do it a little higher. Actually, I might do that higher actually, because it gives it more space for the face part to go on. And then just kind of rough. I know I rush things. I do rush things. Okay. So let's take that off. Let's, oh, that is all over the place, lopsided. I'm going to go with it. For fun, I'm going to go with it. Okay. I'm going to cut this out. Then. So how is everybody doing? I hope, I know some places are getting crazy weather and awful stuff too. I mean, I know that in Texas recently it's been, imagine already forest fires. Hope everybody, all of you are okay. So, okay, that's the bodice part. I'll just turn that a little bit there. Okay, so now we need the face. Now, oh, I'm terrible at ironing things. I'm just, oh, I'm really not good at ironing things. Now that's too yellow for a face, so, oh no, that's part of the, yeah, I was, okay. I did have it here somewhere. I had a piece for, sorry about that, folks. I just lost the face part. Okay, I'll just be back in a minute. Okay, I guess when I tied it up, I really tied it up. I put the wrong things away. Okay, so I'm just going to use this piece. I have this, but it's so stretchy, and I think that it might be hard to sew. It's very, very stretchy. So I'm going to try this color. And you can use any color, you can go, you know, like make a yellow face, you know, like checkered grey, all sorts of, you know, like, you know, when people do patchwork, they use different kind of colors for everything. Okay. I'm just rambling on here. I don't know what I'm talking about, but what happens when the camera goes on, I get a little bit, I don't know that I'm really always good at small talk. So when the camera goes on, I kind of like, oh, I've got to fill in the silence there. Not always, but so I think I'll just ramble a bit. Okay. But I think the fun of, you know, fabrics and colors, you could just use anything and just really have a, you can use it, you know, you can do a group. I mean, maybe I'll do a couple of people at one point. The reason why I thought I'd try this is because one of the greatest love, the things I used to make when I was young was dolls. And dolls is, I've always been interested in dolls. And I was watching some videos online about doll making. And I have made dolls before, and it just, I thought, well, what about if I make kind of like a kind of portrait thing? Now that year's a bit off. So I thought I'd give it a try. Okay, so this is kind of what the basic's going to look like. So we're going to start out with this. There. We're going to do this here. And then there. It blends in though. It's, there was the piece for the dress. I think that would go like this. And let's have a look. And then this. And that would go like that. And pull it down a bit. Down. It's supposed to be like a portrait. There. Okay. And then of course I have to build it up with eyes and mouth. And then I need the pattern for my hair. Oh, I'm all over the place today. There it is. And I have to decide which one. I have this black, it's kind of like an ultra suede. So there's that. I think there was another. Oh, there's this. This one's got more kind of a texture to it. I think I'm going to try that. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim this piece off there. Cut that off there. See if we can use that. No, okay, I'll try it on this side. I was trying to see if I could use up that piece. No. Pin this down. Maybe one day I could do a long one and do the whole, you know, the whole person, and try that rather than just a portrait or a group of people, or just, you know, have fun with it. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I cut this. That's not right. Okay. Cut around. Sorry, I think I've gone off out of the camera a bit there. Sorry about that. Well, that was a bit with the ears there. And then there. Now, don't get me wrong when I said about, you know, go with small talk. I'm pretty chatty when I'm talking to somebody, but I think that when the camera goes on and there's like nobody there, you know, like to actually speak to, like it's in front of me, I think sometimes, you know, I find it a little bit more difficult. So hopefully you can bear with me. Okay, there. Now. And then I'll probably trim that a little bit. This is the basic. I was thinking probably if I'd had something a little bit more color in the background, maybe I could do that with some threads, you know, like, and you could have more colorful, a colorful setting in the background. That's a little bit more colorful. I thought would be better actually. What could I use? It's too dark, I think. Yeah, it's too dark. I'm still using the, as some of you will know, that I have a certain amount of fabric and my mum's, and I'm trying to use it up. But there are times where I get a little bit blahd about it. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to sew this together. I'm going to maybe do something in the back, spruce it up a little bit. Maybe I could do something like a little, I don't know, I could do that color in the back. Let's try that. Let's see how that looks in the back. See if it gives it a little bit more something. Now, and bring that like this. There. I don't know, I find it very dark in the back. No, I'm going to go with my original. I have another little plan. So anyway, so I'll go away and do this, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what I have. Okay, this is what I have so far. I used some thread here that's a little bit kind of silkish, just to give it a bit of more texture and colour in the back. And I zigzagged around because a lot of the fabric I have would fray. So I zigzag all the way around and a little bit in the face. And now I find it very dull. I also moved the face over a bit, so I'm going to put something here. Got to decide what to, maybe something with a little bit more color, and maybe the facial features will give it more color, because I find it very dull. I think I have somewhere bigger piece of fabric like this, a larger piece. I was thinking I might do something, maybe I'd have to find the piece. I might actually make it look like she's got like a tunic on, just to put something on top to give it a little bit more texture. Maybe I could even try something brighter. I'll have to think about it, and you know, hopefully with the features, the eyes, and maybe something here, and then I'm going to put something there to give it a little bit more color, and I'm maybe going to put something in her hair, like a little clip here and a bit of color or something, or flower or something. So I'll go find some more fabric and we'll go from there. Okay, so what I've got here is I added a little bit of fabric to look like she has kind of like a little tunic thing on. Just found it very plain. Now I'm going to attempt to do the facial features. This might be a... So I saw somebody do this on... I had to kind of look at a video to get an idea how to do this, and I will put the video down below because I feel like, you know, I've got to give them credit. So okay, so I'll go through. I've seen it before, but I just want to put the video down so you can watch it if you want. Okay, so I put a knot, put it through, and then I'm going to do stitch here. I might have a biggish eyes. Stitch comes under there, if you can see that, there. Oh, I think I'm doing that wrong. Oops. Okay, I'll do it like this. Now I'm supposed to go in and over there. Oops. And let's see. Pull this. There. So it's not so good. And then like there. God, they look like weird snake eyes at the moment. And then I think you go here. Like this. So I'm about using thread. And then down to there. And then there. Now the person that was doing this was actually embroidering eyes on like a crocheted toy thing. Oh, it's a doll. I knew it was a doll. So, but I thought I'd give it a try on fabric there. And then I think you go up. Okay. And then you go like on the top of that one. And then you go underneath, over the top, and then underneath. And okay, how am I underneath? Yeah, I think, and then I go over the top. I didn't do a very good of that job of that thing there. Underneath. Over the top of it. And I don't know if I'm doing this right. Let's just see what happens. There. Just kind of there we go, over the top. So I'll go underneath, over the top, underneath. Definitely we'll put the video down there, you'll get a better idea how it's done. This is there, and then you just have to miss one, go over one, under one sort of thing until you fill out all the space. let's see, it's there, and then I went underneath, so this one's going to go up to the top, so I'm going to miss one to go one. See, there's a tiny one, I didn't do it very straight there. Okay. Okay, and then again, over the top, underneath. It's kind of like a little pinwheel thing. I've seen people do it, and of course they do a better job than this, obviously. And then there, I'll probably miss one, but hey, it's my first try at this. I'm terrible, I won't practice, I'm just too, it's like, let's do it. I think that might be a bit of laziness. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, there. Oh well, but it's not getting very big. No, I actually kind of, it's funny, I actually kind of think I like it the way it is. I'll try a little bit more and then see how it goes. Yeah. Underneath. Yeah. I actually kind of might leave it like that. I know she's got tiny little eyes, but I don't know. I'll see. Okay. There we go. And there. Now, okay, I'm back. I disappeared there for a minute, so I'm back. I'm still trying to do this. I'm going to do like that, and then I'm going to go in like this, and then I'm going to come over here, about maybe there. There, and then underneath, okay, there, across to there, okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and you know, get my, so I don't want you, you know, if I've done it again, I made a mistake again, you know, just for you to have to watch that for so long, it's that's a bit harsh. Okay, so I'll continue this and then we'll go from there. Okay, so she's got these teeny weeny little eyes. Didn't quite come out. I didn't make it big enough, but nah, that's okay. I'm going to try to add a little bit of color. Not too much, just to go kind of round or just stitch round. So I've used this stuff here. I thought it was a nice color. It's just thread, sewing thread. I just knotted at the back there, and I'm going to see if I can do something here to give it a bit more something. Just even to give it a tiny little bit of color. So I'm just going to do some small stitches going around. Nice stitches. going around like this. Okay, so what have we got here? So what I did, as you can see, I did the little black part there, and then what I did is I took thread and I just stitched small stitches all the way around. I'll show you. So I have the knot in the back, and then I threaded it, and so what I'm going to do is I will make tiny little stitches all the way around, just like this. I think I might have showed you part of that. So anyway, this is my little stitches here. Obviously they're not perfect, which is fine with me. And you know, they look a little bit different. I don't know if those stitches look a bit bigger than those ones. Anyway, so I just sewed around and around. And here, anyway, for anybody who's, I mean, I'm new at embroidery. I haven't been doing it that much for very long. This is sewing thread. You know, like I do have other threads, but I wanted to do sewing thread because I don't know, I think because the other thread's thicker, and I wanted her eyes not to be so kind of, you know, I wanted them to be flatter. And you know, if you're just starting out, say with embroidery, maybe you could practice with just cheap sewing thread, you know, because it's a lot cheaper. This is something that I have a problem with. What is that? I think it's, I'm not pulling. Oh my god, I showed you the mess at the back. Oh my god, my secret's out. Oh dear, I better hide that. Yeah, sometimes it catches on there, it doesn't pull through properly. Let's see if I can put that. Nope. Ah, no, don't do this to me. Oh no. Well, I'll have to trim it there. It's not going to look great, but there we go. Oh well. Okay, as I was saying, now I just think that, you know, I always think that when people are starting out with stuff is to use cheapest stuff possible, and that way, you know, you might find it you know, you don't like doing it. I remember many years ago, I had a friend, and we decided we were going to start guitar lessons. And I think I borrowed some old guitar, and she went out and, you know, she paid for a guitar. Of course, the guitar, you know, we didn't continue that much with the lessons, and, you know, after buying, you know, she got stuck with the guitar. So, and there's been many incidents I've, you know, I mean, learned that, you know, being frugal and just trying to use stuff I can find, or, and then, you know, like, then if you like doing it, then yeah, you know, like, go out and buy, pay a little bit more money and buy stuff. I mean, how many of you out there have gone out and bought stuff? And I've done it. And it's just, or, you know, like, I've not just bought, just collected it, and it's just sitting there catching dust. I mean, you can get cheap threads in the Dollarama. You can actually get, or Dollar Tree for some people. In some places, it's a Dollar Tree. We don't have a Dollar Tree here in Quebec. You know, just use up stuff. Ask around family. Do they have all threads and stuff, and friends, and just that way saving money. Even old scraps, your old t-shirts, and, you know, like I said before, this is from an old dressing gown, this backing. So, and I've made a mess again here. Okay. That's the only thing about the thread is, you know, like, it does catch. But I mean, I'm lucky. My mum, she sews. She's got an industrial machine. She's been sewing for years. She's got lots of threads. So I've been using some of her thread. She doesn't mind because she's got a lot of it. You know, and some threads are just so expensive. I bought some thread. It was really nice, beautiful thread. I got it on sale. It's like $3.99 for $4 Canadian, because they were going out of business. But you know, like sometimes I'm like, oh, you know, don't waste it, because it's expensive. And you know, and then sometimes I do, like now I've been buying thread like that bit by bit, so I can, you know, like I'll maybe can do it, buy it here and there, but I can't just go out and buy. If any of you are like that, maybe if you want threads to do it, you know, put some money in a jar or something, and then say, okay, every week buy some thread. You know, like maybe something to look forward to too as well. If I saw something nice, something like, I know I'm muttering along here, mumbling, and but I, you know, I really, you know, I'm always trying to be frugal, and I know that it's just the way things are going on in the world. People just can't afford much, and to buy something like thread like this would be an absolute luxury for some people. I don't envy, or like, I mean, I feel bad for people who have, you know, kids right now, just with the expense of everything. So anyway, this is what I did. So I'm going to leave it like that, and then I'm going to put some black on the top. So showing my underbelly. It's a mess. Nobody sees it when it's tipped over. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I already threaded something with some black. Is that black or brown? It's supposed to be, oh, wrong needle. I was going to say, I was like, God, I thought I was going colorblind there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this here. I'll try this, see how it looks. Might not look very good, but I'm going to do this there, and I'm just going to put some black, as if like stitching, as if it's like kind of eyelashes sort of thing. Just like a little bit, kind of like this. Just kind of the top of the eye to kind of add something there. Okay, let's put kind of here. Just a little piece in the top. Just to outline the top of the eye. Ow, ow, ah! It's the second time is it today or was it yesterday? I stabbed myself with a needle. It's like, ah! Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't want it on the white piece. Above the white piece there, just a little bit, just kind of like that. Just gives it a little outline. It's just, and I'm going to move right across. I'm going to go right across, and I'm just going to come up here, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side, just to give it a little bit. Okay. So how many of it, so who out there is, I wonder what kind of, I love watching YouTube videos and watching what people make, you know, or what they've made, or, you know, it's nice to watch people, and I'm just wondering if you've ever thought of starting either a little YouTube channel and show people, or you're just too afraid, maybe nervous about it, you know, like, have you ever thought of trying it? Because, yeah, I mean, it's fun, you know, like, I think that's what, when you know, like, first it was the channel, was like, oh, maybe later on you could monetize it, but there's more to it, I think. It's, there's something fun about it. It's like, you know, like you have something, I have something to do every week, you know, when I get around to it, and preparing the video, and there's more incentive, should I say, than just thinking of monetizing a channel. Because if you just concentrate on that, yeah, I don't know. But, you know, it's nice to see the comments people make, you know, write and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a little off. Whoa, she's a little off there. She's having a bad eyelash day. Okay. Oh, let's go. Let's see if I can pull this. Sometimes I think, yeah, it's the only thing about the, there we go, the thread. Yes. No, I'm just getting in there. One right there. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Now I am actually tempted. I don't know if I will do it, but I don't know if you can see, but where there's a, see the piece there? There's a crease in the fabric. You see that? You see a little line? I keep seeing it. And I'm actually thinking about making that the mouth line. She's going to be a very grim looking person. But I just thought it'd be fun to see. And I'm going to try it in the black. Let me just thing this up here first in case I change my mind, which I probably will. But I want to try and see how it looks. And my nose is itchy here. So how many of you out there have been suffering with allergies? Oh my goodness. This year, I don't know. It's been pretty crazy. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this, I don't know if you can even see that. It's just the way the reflection is. But I'm going to see if I can get my needle right through there. Just for fun. I might cut it out, might not like it. And then just see. And I'm going to follow that little line there. Let's see how she looks. I might use another colour, but I think I might just try the black. Just go with it. Just go with it. Okay. I'm going to go back because I missed a piece there. There. Oh, she's very grim looking. Wow. There. So yeah, if you can see, I'm just following this kind of crease. See it? Up through there. Still. Right there. Nope. Oh. Let's have a look. There. I can still see right there. Just see a little mouth there. Okay. One of my first loves, I think I mentioned that before, was when I was younger I used to make dolls, and I still love dolls, and maybe in a couple of days I'm going to show you a tiny little one I made. I crocheted. It's just a tiny little thing I made. So, okay, there she goes. A bit more, and there. Okay, so let me know about the black. What do you think? Well, the only thing about this I don't like is the neck part there. She looks a bit like a skeleton because of that. That's something that I made a mistake on. I should have had the blue over it, or I should have put the neck. Actually, not the blue. I should have had more of a neck. So next time we do that, learning. Okay, so I'm going to leave a mouth like that. Let's see if I can make a little nose. The noses, I always make a mess. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. There. Let's see what's going to happen there. And there. There she is. Okay, so I'm going to finish that like this. There. There. Okay. Now, okay, this obviously didn't get brighter. I wanted to make it brighter, and I guess this is just the way it is. But I found some pink fabric and I cut right along the edge where there was a ridge on the fabric. I don't have it with me, so I thought I made a little bow, and I thought I'd make a little piece right here. Just light it up. See, now I did have some pink. Yeah, I'll just use this. I'll put her little bow just to brighten it up a little bit. So, yeah, I was actually thinking I might try doing a really long one and doing a full figure, like a doll kind of look, you know, like not a serious, whimsical kind of, you know, like something I could hang on the wall. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about that. So that might be fun. Okay, so there. Come up. I can put it right through it. There. I've got it right there. So a little stitch in, and then up, and there. There we go. Just a tiny little stitch there. Sorry about that, my phone just went off. I don't know if my battery's dying, but I don't have too far to go and I've been gabbing on here. Okay, so that there. Now, she's gonna have a little companion. So, I cut a little piece, these little pieces here for eyes. See this? These are gonna be the eyes, and I put a little this, and I thought, see what you think. I am going to sew it. I'll cut that piece off down like this, and then kind of over a bit like that. I don't know if you can see that. And then another piece there. Now I'm going to do that on the machine now. And this here. And I'm trying to make it look like it's just peeking up. Like it's just appeared in the picture, you know, like this sort of thing. I thought it would work. Now the eyes need to go up a bit. So it looks like she's got a little cat or dog, whatever that is. Now, peeking up, well, just peeking up there. Okay, so I'm going to try that. Okay, so this is what I have now. So like I said, I added a few things in here. Maybe later on I might see if I can make kind of a necklace type thing. I don't know. I'll just maybe leave it like that. But I made the little cat or dog or whatever you want it to be. So that's what I have, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Bye.